Oh, yes, you're welcome back to today's broadcast. In fact, what you're seeing here, it is people that came out to protest against this insecurity and against Tinubu 2027, saying that they are not going to vote in 2027. And in fact, a lot is happening. A lot is happening. This time is no more the days when things will be going on and people will be silent. Now, some of them, they have now started speaking, and they're saying what is in their mind because the silence is too much. These days, people have now stand up talking. If I don't skip any part of this video, try to watch to the end so that you will understand things that is happening in this country. The issue of insecurity happening in Nigeria today, it is, in fact, it is out of hand. And at the end, Tinubu will come out and they will be claiming that their mandate, they are standing on their mandate 2027. But what they need to do, they will never do it. They will never. What is happening in Oyo State, in Kwara State, and other part of Yoruba land and the north, the middle belt, it is something that no any government that have sense need to sleep or need to go their bed sleeping or closing their eyes. But because of we don't have a leader and we don't have a country, that is why you see things like this happening in Nigeria, and without anybody speaking, and without anybody coming out to defend the poor people, to defend those who don't have power. And this is our brother Peter. He really said a lot of things concerning things going on in Nigeria and the bitter truths and the things that people is passing through. In fact, I would like you to watch it so that for you to understand the things that is happening. As you're about to watch, like, subscribe, and make sure you share it. Let others see things happening in this country.
So we are in the second week. Today is day 9, where terrorists go carry people, children from school where they dey for your state with some of their teachers. And they not only kidnap, they torture them. Now with recorded video of how the terrorists cut off the head of one of the teachers. That is terrorists record on camera how they behead, execute in cold blood one of the teachers where they kidnap, with video, picture evidence of alleged torture of the children. And the full country, they move normal. Tinubu, they campaign for second term. Nigeria is not led by human beings because even animals look after their own. Affliction Progressives Congress, you are amongst human beings most miserable. Chief Bola Tinubu, your government is the most callous in the history of this country we call Nigeria. Tinubu, we're supposed to they go around, they organize, I am sorry, please forgive me rally across the country. Una get mine, they do Ori Buruku, say when I want to rig una self back into power again. Shame on you. Ori Buruku Lenshi. Oshi Lenshi. Wife of the president, Pastor Mrs. Remi Tinubu, ordained woman of God, because when you go America, you tell them how you are a pastor, ordained minister. Our dear ordained Reverend Pastor Mrs. Wife of President, as a mother and as a pastor, have you reminded your husband, say amongst the people in the bush taken in Oyo State now, there is a 2-year-old toddler among them? Our dear ordained wife of president, Pastor Mrs., you don't remind your husband, say, among the people, there is a teacher backing a toddler at the back. They are still in the bush. And when they do Ori Buruku APC primaries on how to come back. If your first term be like this, what you go do for second term? Maybe by that second time, citizens go there bush where terrorists don't kidnap them, while terrorists will be in government house. May God forbid this kind of a country. Our dear Yoruba leaders, Yoruba political leaders, traditional leaders, religious leaders, all the Yoruba Ronu, Yoruba Rota, Yoruba Ponu, we not come here with a voice again. No. All they talk since the videos of this one happened for your state, there have been videos of people running for Gomosho, running for here. The entire Southwest have become a theater of blood. Yet, your silence is audible. Imagine say this picture and videos come up few months before Goodluck Jonathan they ask for second term re-election. Imagine waiting una for do. Imagine waiting even on a so-called master strategy. Imagine the thing we una for do. But it is good that Tinubu don't come to expose the frauds we call leaders in this country. The so-called leaders and men of integrity. It good as Tinubu come to expose una. so that we will really know, say, we not only get selective amnesia, you can tolerate corruption. The only thing we go pain you now when the corruption no benefits you. Once it benefits you, you begin to observe table manners. When you eat, you do not talk. Shame on you. Shame on you all. But of course, I no blame una. The so-called professional bodies and organizations, we will be the victims. We're supposed to come together to fight and rescue ourselves. What are we doing? Nigerian Union of Teachers, what is wrong with you people? Waiting they happen. That is Nigerian Union of Teachers. One of your own, they kidnapped them. Children there for bush, that they beat them, including a 2-year-old baby. They cut off the head of one of your teachers. And tomorrow, Monday, everything go normal. There is no national day of outrage. Nobody they talk say, make we shut down this, go stay for government house, demanding that the right thing be done. Because unfortunately, a lot of the leadership of these so-called organizations will not be the real tools where they use. Will not they stand upon the Oriburuku mandate which you shall collapse. Yes, that is the truth. All this one, everybody they struggle to defend their own. When it happened to this person, you want make the come fight for you. The other day, na EFCC got brutalized doctor for Akwa Ibom. Nigerian Medical Association, hey, make una come. If it happen, ask to go shout their own. They have not paid us, they have not do this. If it happen, DSS go capture person inside court. Judges go say, hey, they are after our lives. Foul. We are deceiving ourselves. Until everybody come together and dismantle this structure of criminality, everybody is a potential victim. So all this one, you are all complicit in the destruction of this country. Whether NBA, Nigerian Labour Congress, where their voice be. What has been said? All of the killings and kidnapping where they go on, Nigeria, ordinary citizens are the average victims. What will be the salary of the teacher where they kill so? What is their welfare? Since where kidnappers they carry, how many senators they don't carry where they don't cut their head? How many honorable? How many minister? How many governor? How many people in the presidency have been kidnapped or beheaded? Now the people will be the victims. Now they go still come use buy one so that you can come and defend criminality and corruption. That is why you cannot come together to demand that the right thing be done. What a tragedy! What a shame! A 2-year-old child is there among the people. See pictures of alleged beating and torture of people's children, and everybody they move on. Then they talk about politics and campaign of a failed government that is hell bent on destroying the lives of every person. Nigerians, make we shine our eye. 2027. Anybody where they sit down on the fence, you are a part and you are an accomplice to this oppression. Every person where you know say you are up to voting age, it is not about party, it is about Nigerians rescuing themselves from this gang of political bandits. Because as it is so, victimhood is at the door of every person. Not forget, today's victims were yesterday's survivors. Tomorrow's victims will be today's survivors. The dead can no longer die. May Nigerians find the courage to wake up and deliver ourselves. Pastor, Mrs. Wife of President, you don't remind your master strategy husband. Say 2-year-old Pekin, they among the people. Not be to carry Bible, whether we not get conscience, like we are supposed to be asked on ourselves. Because Uri Buruku Lenshe, Oshi Lenshe, what a country.
Hopefully this is not true, but let's listen.
Let me expose President Tinubu to you. President Tinubu will be your president in 2027. How? President Tinubu understands the gimmicks of the game. So he has strategically won. How has he won? He has put in INEC under his pocket and also find a way to make the international body his friend. He knows very well that if INEC announces him as the president, the winner of the presidential election in 2027 to come, that Nigeria will come up with a riot, will come up with protests and chaos. And he knows that the only person or the only people that will help Nigeria in that time of misfortune is the international body. And the international body can declare Nigeria as a state of emergency, which can overthrow him as the president. So he has made his strategies and his plan well to make the international body his friend. The first thing he did was to go to France to have a taxation system from France. All our data and our money and our way of microfinance and economical flow will be with France. The France accepted this because they want to be in control of Nigeria economy and to support Tinubu. That is the exchange. That please, so you people will take our tax system, but you will support me to become the president come 2027. France said no big deal. France accepts. He went to the UK, tell the UK that see King Charles, when they say King Charles say na jollof rice na him sweet pass, the real meaning be say in a mumu for Nigeria, na be the biggest mumu in Africa. So King Charles say, okay, you want to become the president in 2027? Tinubu say yes. You say, well, you know what you will do? That your tinker pot in a papa, you hand it over to us. It will be the Nigeria custom Nigerian Customs Service that is doing the daily activities, but the monitoring will be with Britain. The money will be with Britain. The control will be with Britain. Tinubu said yes. Tinubu said, okay, we will now give you £765. Use this money to develop that port, Sinkan port in Apapa, so that we will be able to take all the daily levy and charges. Tinubu said yes. King Charles said no problem. You have won the 2027 election in Nigeria. That is number 2. Number 3 is US. Going to the US to say, US, oh, please, oh, I want you to support me, oh, to become the president in 2027. The US say only one thing, we will control your military.
I'm reacting to video.
We will control your religion and we will control your natural resources. Tinubu said no wahala, because every previous president did not sign to work with America to bomb Nigeria or to intercept in our counter-terrorism. They did not. Nobody did it. Nobody did not sign it. Anybody did not sign it. Even Jonathan did not sign it. But Tinubu signed it because he wants to become the president coming 2027, so that America will support him. China say we will support you, Tinubu, if you allow us to take charge of your banking system, which is OPay, Money Point, and all of that. China is now the one that is working with NNPC to have our own refinery with China that will be working. That is another thing. China is the one. If you go to Ogun State, 70% of Ogun State has been bought by China. In case you don't know, go and do your research. So China is saying, Tinubu, we will support you 2027 if you give us these privileges which Tinubu has given them. So if you come and they do INEC now do magomago, and you say you will not agree, you put on the streets protesting, say you will kill yourself, that is Peter Obi that you vote for, the international body will not support you. It will just be like the case of NSAS. People will come there and they'll give you people ultimatum, and soldier will come and shoot you and kill you, and you expect the international body. You shout BBC. First we start to sing about Nigeria, now nothing will happen. But the only way that you can fight is now that you know that you have this information, that you have this knowledge, then you know what to do. That is when you know what to do. Tinubu will be your president in 2027, and there is nothing you can do about it, because he will rig the election. And once he rigs the election, he will ask you to go to court. All the judges are in his pocket. See this pocket? He has pocketed all the judges. That is it. I'm just exposing President Tinubu 2027 plans and strategy to you people, so that you people will know. Wake up Nigeria, wake up Nigeria, wake.
Oh yes, that is it. The situation of Nigeria as of today, it is no-go area. Everybody is hearing it, how things is going. It is high time for the American to come in and to divide this nation, because no way, even though 1,000 years coming, we don't even think if Nigeria will be okay, because the way the government is and the way the people are today, in fact, there is nothing like unity, and there is nothing like coming together to make things to work. Any politician that is going there, they are going there for their own pockets, and they are going there for their own selfish interests. Nobody is thinking about the poor man. Nobody is thinking about the people protesting on the streets. Nobody is thinking about the people's life. What they're all thinking about is their own greedy and selfish interests in the country. So we don't even think, and we don't even know year 2027 will work, because the situation of things as it is today, it is no-go area. And issue of America, they need to come in, and an issue of going there to pay them, to bribe them, to do many things, and to do, in fact, a lot is happening. Just watch and see by yourself things going on in Nigeria.
Teacher executed, children adopted. Tinubu keeps it moving. Welcome back, soldiers of truth. Let's get straight to the raw data. Who in Nigeria, which specific individuals should be held responsible, fully responsible and accountable for what just happened in Oyo? The reported barbaric massacre and abductions that happened days ago in Oyo State. Who allows this? This is 2026. Who bears primary political responsibility for what happened? A little bit of few days have passed. Who continuously gaslights Nigerians on this bloodshed? Because this bloodshed is a symptom of the problems in Nigeria. My answer, in my opinion, it comes down to just two people. Seyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, and Bola Tinubu, the president of Nigeria. Both of them, the duo, from where I sit, they must answer politically for this security collapse. This unending security collapses in Nigeria, in my opinion. This enabled the conditions that allowed this attack, their ineptness. From the pattern of violence across Nigeria, many suspect armed, radicalized Fulani extremist militant factions. They suspect them. Where the international media fixates itself almost exclusively on ISWAP, I and many American groups, many Christian American groups on ground firmly believe armed Fulani militant factions and extremist networks are carrying out a lot of slaughter against Christian farming communities across central Nigeria. And now, in my opinion, that violence has breached Oyo State. It has bled into Oyo State. This is not simple clash. It is an organized campaign, in my opinion, of land grabbing, displacement, and terror. And it is my strong opinion that Makinde and Tinubu are allowing this to happen for political reasons. 2027 elections, they are afraid of those votes from the north. They are afraid of the 12 caliphate states that have threatened not to vote for Tinubu. Issue number one, the horror of Orire and the brazen silence. Armed terrorists invaded 3 schools in Orire, near Ogbomosho, where my former Vice Chancellor Emmanuel Yandele comes from. Abducted teachers and pupils, and brutally executed Christian mathematics teacher Michael Oyedeku, reportedly. And yet, schools reopened the very next morning as if nothing happened. The Nigerian government said they will confirm the video of this thing. We're still waiting. Where is the Nigerian Union of Teachers? Where is the national shutdown? Where is Bola Tinubu? In Nigeria today, horror is normalized. And government just keeps it moving. Send everybody to Washington, D.C. to beg. Blood, we must remember, has no ethnicity. I want to give this warning this morning. This is the Ofion Okwa show. Issue 2, the absurd gaslighting from the infamous Nigerian Defense Headquarters. But wait, it gets funnier. You have to love Nigerian political theater. The moment panic gripped Ogbomosho, with parents frantically running into schools to snatch their children because of fresh terror fears, the Defense Headquarters stepped up the microphone. They stepped up to the microphone. Major General Michael Onoja actually stood up and said, and I quote him, quote, "Current intelligence does not support claims. It does not support claims of any established or structured terrorists based in the Southwest region. The incident in Oyo remains an isolated criminal act," unquote. Are you kidding me? Does this man think that Nigerians are children? You are like right in our faces, gaslighting the country. And, quote, "isolated criminal act involving the coordinated invasion of 3 separate schools and the brutal execution publicly of a teacher that was carried all over the world." My sources on the ground tell me a completely different story. These sources on the ground allege the existence of multiple armed camps spread in the Oyo area. But the military wants us to believe that they, the military, just performed, quote, "a comprehensive clearance of Old Oyo National Park and everything is fine." It reminds me of the classic Nigerian governance style. When terrorists invade your house, the government doesn't buy ammunition for the soldiers, the Nigerian government. They buy English dictionaries. Tinubu buys English dictionaries. So his press secretary can look up bigger words. Onanuga can look up bigger words to strongly condemn the act verbally. Condemnation without action is just cowardice, wearing Babariga and Tinubu's notorious matching hat that he wears. That to me is cowardice. Tinubu's immediate response was to order a tactical police team to the area and then renew his endless, broken record call for state. Is he not tired of deceiving people about state police? There will be no state police, ladies and gentlemen. Tinubu knows very, very well that the northern-dominated legislature, founded on Abacha's fake census and constitution, will never, ever accept state police. Please put this in your pipe and smoke. Why gaslight Nigerians on this pipe dream? Go state police, state police, state police. He just wants to be elected in 2027. A man is executed by terrorists today, and your solution, Bola Tinubu, is to promise a committee that would create a bill, debate a bill, to create policy. Go for Fabio in the Senate. You don't try. It's like a doctor looking at the patient bleeding out from a severed artery and saying to the patient, your artery is cut, but don't worry. I am renewing my calls for the hospital to purchase better bandages by 2028. A demand is sick today. This is medicine after death. You cannot make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe the suddenly silent Sultan of Sokoto who ran away after Sokoto was bombed. Maybe you should have a committee to flush out Islamic terrorists from his caliphate. Nigerian leaders live in an alternate universe. You wonder, are they with us in this world? Are they in Nigeria, where violence is happening, where there's insecurity every day? Issue number 3, Makinde surrender and the Sunday Igboho factor. And what about Governor Sheyi Makinde of Oyo State? I thought they said he was this new breed. After viewing the horrific footage of the teacher's execution, he publicly stated that Oyo State will not surrender to terror. But then he immediately followed it up by saying he's, quote, ready to listen to the demands of the abductor. He wants to listen to the demands of those militants? Wow! To secure the release of the remaining children. I mean, look at the contrast. Look at the contrast, ladies and gentlemen. Sunday Igboho, the well-known foremost Yoruba Nation activist who returned from exile and came out and claimed this organization has the manpower and local intelligence. That's what Igboho claimed. To flush these bandits out of the Southwest Forest immediately after Tinubu brought him back from Benin Republic. But Igboho's hands, he now says, Igboho now says, oh, my hands are tied. Why? Because he was told, according to Igboho, he was told he must seek formal government approval and take permission from the Southwest governors before going into the bushes to defend unarmed citizens. Really? To defend unarmed citizens, even by United Nations Charter. Who told Sunday Igboho that? Certainly not the parents of the terrorized citizens in Oyo State. Not that headmaster, not the parents of the children in that school. Let me ask a question. Do the militias who executed this whole thing take permission from the local government chairman before they enter the old Oyo National Park? Local government chairman, excuse me, can we enter the park and execute people and kill people? Do they take permission from an imam before they reportedly executed the mathematics teacher? This is the ultimate Oyo dilemma. It's a national dilemma in Nigeria. The farmers and other people who want to defend the land are handcuffed by bureaucracy, by politics, while the murderous terrorists disguised in human form are given free rein in Nigerian national parks, in the nation in general. In my personal opinion, the Tinubu-led Nigerian state has become technically repressive. It is very perfect to go after his enemies. They know what to do. But it is repressive against its own people. Effectively selling out the security right now of the Southwest for political convenience. This, brothers and sisters, is your Fion Okwa show. Let us know your thoughts. This is unbelievable. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section, brothers and sisters. What do you think? How long will these southern governors in Nigeria, like Sheyi Makinde, who makes a big noise about being a young generation, continue to listen to demands of terrorists? Listen to their demands. Why Nigerian teachers are being slaughtered? The Nigerian corporate media and the state actors in Abuja, they want you blind, deaf, and compliant. The only reason we can bring you this fearless truth is because of your independent support for your Fion Okwa show. because you subscribe. Keep subscribing. We are going up. Keep subscribing to the Ofion Aqua Show on YouTube. We do not just report events, we track where they lead. I am Ofion Aqua. I am the voice of the voiceless. I continue to be your independent voice. There is no one like this show telling fearless truths. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Make we go.
Oh yes, that is it. I like this man because he used to say the truth every time he comes out. He used to say it the way it is. But what is there is that the type of leadership we have in this country, it is not a leader. They are not a leader that is there. And we don't have law that is guiding and that is leading us. What we have is people that knows how to speak big English, big grammar. Anything that happens, they know how to coil it, how to tell you, hey, it is not it. Oh, what people are saying is lie. Oh. They will paint it in a way that even though you that is even hearing it, that thing happened, you'll be even surprised. That is how they paint Nigeria to be. And that is why you see nothing is moving, nothing is working. How come a teacher, a mathematics teacher, beheaded, school children abducted, and their school destroyed, and many things is happening. The next day, the school keep moving as if nothing happens, and everybody keep walking. Even though the teachers association, the union of teachers association in Nigeria, nobody is talking. Nigerian Labour Congress, all of them is shut up their mouth. We don't even know the type of nation we are living. That is why when Mazam Kanu came out and start talking, some people that don't even understand their left and their right, that don't even know what they are doing, they start insulting him, blaming him, calling him a lot of names, to the extent that they are calling him terrorists. Today, they have seen terrorists. The country have seen terrorists, and they have understand and experienced the likes of terrorists. You see a man that is telling you the right thing to do, that is telling you the truthful thing to do, then you now turn back and start calling him terrorist, and they're doing a lot of things against him. The person that is telling you the truth. Now, the person that sentenced him life imprisonment, I don't know what he will be thinking this time around, because seeing his state burning fire, the government, he claimed that he have a government, they are not doing anything. Now it is Sunday Igboho that is now bringing one kind of security man. Now Omoteku is no more working. It is now Sunday Igboho security men is now working in their place. Now they want to brand in a different name they will use to be collecting money and use it to sponsor government things, because everything they are doing is how to sponsor the government, how to claim that the government is working well when they know that the government is not doing anything good. In fact, that is it. And Nigeria has become a state of terror. No day you wake up, no day you listen to news, you open your radio, you want to listen to news that you will not listen to, you will not hear what will make your mind to be, in fact, to be boiling. Because what we have in this country, we don't have a leader. We just have a people, a very wicked people that is in government, that their heart is more evil, more darker than the devil itself, if there is anything like devil. Because it is the human being, it's the devil. Everybody is proclaiming devil, devil, devil. It is a human being. And the type of leadership or the type of leaders we have in Nigeria, we can even call them the real devil, because their mind is not at, their mind is different. Their mind is very, very different from the truth and from the things that is going on in Nigeria. In fact, I would like to hear your comment down below. What do you think about your thing going on in the country? Like, subscribe, and share it for everyone to see and to confirm the truth happening. Say thank you for watching.